86 degrees, 85, that's normal for this time of year. So we did make it to 85, the normal being 86, the record 102, and of course we were rain free today. Where have we ended up with pollen? Well, pollen hasn't changed a whole lot over the past few days, but the ragweed and the grass pollen, they're both still in that high category. Elm, it's in the moderate category today. Looking at where we've been so far for the month of September, we started out pretty nice. We had several days in there where temperatures were below normal, but after about, well, the 9th, starting on the 10th, we had a lot of days in there where temperatures made it well into the 90s. So far, we're at 16 days where temperatures have been above normal. Today, we made it to 85. Yesterday, we were at 86. So now we are finally heading in the right direction. But just so far for the month of September, we're 1.9 degrees above normal. We're going to see where we ended up, of course, in the next week and a half or so. But this is our DBU camera, and it's gorgeous outside right now. We have lots of sunshine. We're still in the mid 80s. We're in the low 80s, though, right now in Denton, 84 in McKinney, 86 in Kenton, 87 in Mineral Wells, 82 degrees right now in Decatur. We're at 83 in Frisco, 86 in Richardson, 83 in Rockwall, and 82 degrees over in Decatur. Satellite and radar showing that we started out with lots of sunshine earlier today, and then with the heating of the day, the clouds started to develop, and of course some clouds moved in out of Oklahoma, but that's pretty much it. Everything's nice and quiet. In the long range, I think eventually we will see some minor changes, but for this weekend, really not expecting a whole lot of change. That ridge of high pressure, it's going to stay well to the south, but for us, that means our skies will stay nice and quiet. Temperatures will hold on into the mid and upper 80s, which is pretty normal. I think we will start to see some minor changes by early next week. I think the latest data was showing that eventually we're going to have the storm system move out of the west, and that will eventually swing just a weak piece of energy through North Texas. Right now, it looks like sometime on Monday. So it was showing that we're going to see maybe some more cloud cover by Monday, but for now it looks really dry. There's just no moisture for this particular storm system to work with. So that's going to swing on by, and then after that we really don't have any big storm systems headed our way. You can see this trough or an elongated area of low pressure off to the east, but that's going to keep all the rain well off to the east. What it will do for us though is send in a nice north to northeast wind. So that's going to keep temperatures in the 80s. I don't have any 90s in the forecast for a while. So for tonight, we're dropping down into the low to mid 60s, about 65 tomorrow morning in Dallas, 62 in Terrell, 63 in Greenville, and 65 tomorrow morning in Decatur. Tomorrow afternoon, though, it's going to be another beautiful day, 86 degrees in Dallas, and that is the normal for tomorrow, so right on target. 85 in McKinney, 84 in Corsicana, 86 in Granbury, 87 tomorrow in Mineral Wells. So for tomorrow, we're going to be right at normal, but by the time we get to Saturday, temperatures will be a couple of degrees above normal. Same thing on Sunday because the average high actually goes down to 85 degrees that day. On Monday, 1 above normal, and by Tuesday, just 2 degrees above normal. So we're not going to see a lot of fluctuation over the next week or so at least. Tonight, mostly clear, pretty comfortable. We're going to have a light wind. It's going to be out of the northeast, and temperatures drop down into the mid 60s. Tomorrow afternoon, mostly sunny, warm, dry, a light wind, 86 degrees. Doesn't really get much better than that this time of year. Upper 80s though for Saturday, despite a northeast wind. The winds could be more out of the east on Sunday, so temperatures drop a degree. But on Monday, I do expect to see a little bit more cloud cover, but temperatures are going to stay in the mid 80s, at least for now. It does look like it's going to go down a little bit, but over the next couple of weeks, looking at the second half of that 14-day, it looks dry, it looks warm, it doesn't look too hot. We have lots of 80s in the forecast. And don't forget, it is that time of year. It is time for our Santa's helpers. So our nonprofit partners need us now more than ever. We face a 75% increase in the number of toys we need to collect this year because more DFW families are at risk of not being able to afford gifts this holiday season. So scan the QR code and donate if you can.